You know what you could use that on? Next time you make a steak, Mr. 0 for 3.
Fuck me. Yeah.
I forgot
That would
about
be good
that.
on a ruined steak.
What he made steaks. He's like, I only left the house.
Oh no.
Get it? You're really good at this. You guys, tell me. Here's my Steve impersonation. He's like, I did nothing. I never left. I left the house once to get steaks, which I fucking ruined.
How did you ruin them?
Again, I'm 0 for 3.
I bought $60 worth of filet mignon.
Stan, how funny that bit is. Perfect.
Good job, Garrett.
Perfect.
Avoided the camera
Nailed
perfectly.
it. You nailed it.
well
You also have to
timed.
turn around and say the perfect crime when you're done. But I forgot about that. I was laughing out loud because in my brain he goes, and I went out to get steaks, and I'm like, I bet I ruined them.
But how? With hot sauce?
They were bigger than I had thought, and I thought my meat thermometer was broken.
I can't even.
That sounds
Garrett,
dirty.
Because-
Garrett just
What are you
stuff
laughing
came
so
out of
hard at?
Garrett's nose. So it's not
It
just
just
me.
randomly broke.
Well, I thought it was like reading wrong because I put it in and it said like 60 degrees. I'm like, how? I've had this steak in the oven for like an hour.
Yes. Every time Gino puts it in, I think my meat thermometer is
Not
broken
bad.
as
It's
well.
not bad. I'm gonna allow that. What was I gonna say?
And
Why
then
What are you
what?
doing cooking steaks in the oven?
Well, the Bobby Flay recipe.
Oh,
for
please.
filet
Stop
mignon.
it.
It wasn't Bobby Flay. It was some other internet thing. But the way they say what you have to do, and literally the recipe read, so easy you can't fuck up your steak.
Ah, perfect.
I was like, that's the kind of easy I need. I can't fuck up my steak. It told me to get my cast iron pan,
Yeah.
Sounds right.
and you do 2 minutes on one side.
Yes.
Then you do the sides until they're brown.
Yeah.
And then you flip it and do the butter, scoop the butter on it. And then after a minute or two of that,
Yes.
you throw it in the oven at 425 for 5 to 6 minutes if you want medium rare.
Okay.
Followed it to the T. And on the 6-minute mark, I put my meat thermometer in. It says, you're looking for 120 degrees temperature. It said 70. And I said, what the fuck did I do wrong? And I'm like, the meat thermometer must be broken because I followed the instructions to the T.
So
I
get
did
the steak
exactly
out
what
of
it
there.
said.
Get that steak out of there.
Yeah.
Steve. Get
it's
it out
done.
of there.
It has to be done.
So did you?
I did.
And?
It was purple on the inside.
So what was it? Just like too thick, like thicker than the recipe was.
The recipe didn't specify how thick the fillet was supposed to be. So, and I got
Because
big.
some fillets could be like tiny diameter, but
Right.
4 inches
fucking
high
great.
almost.
That's what these were. These were very thick, very high fillets that needed like 20 minutes in the fucking oven, and I gave it 6. So, of course, now that I've cut it halfway through, and I already turned the oven off, I just threw it back in the pan, threw it on the stovetop, and felt it out.
Yeah.
That's
How'd
what
it
cooking's
turn
all
out?
about.
It was still raw when I brought it out the second time. I'm like, how big are these
Was it
fucking steaks?
frozen?
Why won't it cook? No, they were fucking
So you
fresh.
yelled it-
Fresh steak from the
Yeah, I
fucking
know
butcher
that.
that day I bought it.
Is your oven broken?
Maybe.
But you just
I
got
blame the
that
oven
new-
before I blame myself because I followed the instructions.
But you bought that new oven. That's the newest thing in your apartment.
I'm gonna take a video of me using that thing and punching it because I hate that fucking oven with all my heart.
But you
bought
cook
it
other
new.
things in that oven and it works.
Usually, yeah. There's no
Okay.
problem with the oven. Usually,
You know what you should
Until
put
I-
in there? Your head.
yes. After it's been on for hours.
Did it feel good yelling at your wife like it was her fault about the steak being raw twice?
No, I did the fucking sulky thing where it was like, oh, the steak sucks. I fucking ruined it. This is bullshit. And she's like, no, it's good.
She's great.
It tastes good. I think it's great. And I'm like, it's fucking raw. How can it be good? It's cold.
The call.
It's cold.